Hey, so today I'm going to tell you how to get half and half hair, so yeah. So if you have been watching my videos for a while, you'll probably notice I've changed my hair a bit, simply because I was really bored of the blue that I had in, because I had it in since June, so it was just boring. And basically I started listening to the band New Year's Day, and basically I just fell in love with their lead singer Ashley, so I was like, oh my god, she's perfection, and look at her hair. So I decided to do her hair, so this is that. So yeah, so first off, I did film myself doing my hair, however it didn't go very well, simply because I don't think anyone understands how hard it is to dye the back of your head when you try not to get one colour onto the side of your head. So basically what is actually filmed of me is me mixing stuff together, putting a bit on my head and going, shit, how am I going to do the back, and leaving the camera on for about half hour while I went and got my nan to do the back of my head for me. So yeah, there was really no point, but I will show like clips in this of certain things. First thing, let's talk bleach. Now, if you're going to do either a brightly coloured side of your head or the brown and the blonde, you're going to need to bleach your hair. To bleach your hair, you're going to need the powdery bleach and also the bottle of peroxide. Now, if you live in Britain, you'll probably use Jerome Russell's bleach, because that seems to be the only bleach that Britain sell. It's also quite shitty because if you look at the bleach that America sells, it's like this massive tub, and then for Britain it's that's what we get. Thanks Britain. Britain is so crap when it comes to hair dye though, and like hair products, so that's what you'll need if you live in Britain. So you get the powder and you get the peroxide liquidy stuff, and you mix it together into a liquid, and then you put it on your hair. Obviously you're getting someone to do the back because it's very difficult. When I actually did mine and bleached it, because I had bleached obviously my fringe before with the blue, this bit of my hair here was white, and then it slowly went into a ginger, and it looked absolutely terrible because it wasn't even like a nice ginger, it was disgusting, and I was just like, oh my god, I cannot go out looking like this. It just looked that bad. So the same night I put the red on, and I know you're not supposed to do that because obviously it fucks up your hair a bit, but I did it anyway because I didn't want to go out like it. Another thing, basically I'd run out of bleach. Like I had more packets of bleach, but I didn't have enough peroxide to mix it with, because I thought, oh, I'll only buy one bottle, and I had half a bottle left in the house, so I was like, oh, I'll be fine. I was not fine. I used both bottles and it just went terrible because I didn't have enough to do it twice, and usually when I bleach my hair I do it twice to get most of the ginger out. So that was why my hair was actually so ginger in the first place. I'll show you what it looked like when I did it. So here you go.
Yeah, so basically this is how my hair has gone from doing the bleaching. So it's like blonde last here and then ginger.
So as you can see, it looked pretty terrible. So to help get some of the ginger out, I used a toner, and I'll show you the one I used. It was just this one, and it's Bristow's Silver Shampoo. I will say though, I used it a few times, and I know it was because I was putting it on ginger. You are supposed to put it on hair that is mostly blonde and just got a bit of ginger in it. So that's probably why it didn't actually work very much for me. But I will say, anyone out there that does have their hair mostly blonde and just wants to get a bit of the ginger out, toners are like, oh my god, so important. So definitely get a toner if you can do it. So for toners, it's just basically some bright purple. Oh no, let's not. So yeah, it's some like really bright purple stuff, and you put it in your hand and you're like, oh my god. But yeah, it does usually work apparently, so definitely got them. Or if you want to make your own, it's like for clothes conditioner and a little bit of purple manic paint hair dye to do that, and just mix it all up and you put it in your hair. So there you go, it's another one if you don't actually want to go buy it. But this one was like £1, so that's why I got that one. So yeah. Oops. So that's why I got that one. So very helpful they are. So if you're going to put a bright colour on it, and especially if you want to get brown and red, you get some red hair dye, and like always I use the Adore one, and this is ruby red. I didn't realise how bright this was going to be. I thought it was be like a darker red, however it's like really bright. Personally, anytime I do any bright colours in my hair I usually use Adore, because for one, the colour lasts a lot longer than other hair dyes I've found out, and the colours are always really bright, so they look good. So if you can find that one, definitely use it, it's really good. Then obviously, because my hair is actually dyed brown, I use John Fielder's hair dye. Personally, I would recommend, anytime you want to dye your hair that you can actually buy in a box, always get foam. Simply because it's so much easier to use. I know if you've got longer hair that's basically longer than this, you're going to have to buy 2 bottles of the liquid ones, because it just doesn't spread basically. But the foam ones, I will say, I can do the whole of my hair and still have loads left. Like, they're amazing, and it's definitely less messy. And it also, I found out it wipes off really easy. You know, like usually get stained forehead and neck and everything when you use most hair dyes. The foam ones just literally wipe off without any marks. So if you like got to go out the next day, they're really good. So definitely recommending any foam hair dyes. The next thing is, once you've actually got a bright hair colour like these, how are you going to try and maintain it? So first off, try and wash your hair as least as you can. Now I know it sounds disgusting, but for some reason water just washes your hair colour out really fast, especially warm water. So obviously you gotta wash your hair at some time. So try and get the water as cold as you can stand and use that, because it really actually does help. Like when I was trying to get the blue hair dye out that I just had, and I just washed it like a few times, and most of the hair dye had actually come out. So obviously that's what it does to your hair dye, it just brings it out more. So just try not to use hot water on it at all. Also, like, the shampoos and products used are very important. Get shampoos and conditioners that are made for dyed hair, because it will help so much. It doesn't have to be an expensive one, literally them I use because it smells really nice. I heard that it's the sulphur in the shampoos that basically just takes all the hair dye out. So basically, if you look on the bottle and it has sulphur in it, just don't get it unless you actually want to take colour out, which is really, really helpful if you want to take colour out. But obviously if you don't, just don't get them. Also, I find the deep conditioners are really helpful, because obviously, because you've bleached hair, your hair isn't going to be in the best condition. It's going to feel quite ratty and dry, especially like the ends of your hair. So definitely a deep conditioner, and I use Aussie's simply because it smells fucking amazing, and I know I've always used it, so they're really good. And obviously, if you're styling your hair, try and use least heat as you can, like hair dryers, straighteners, and if you are, definitely use a heat protector. But obviously, because the heat, it's obviously going to bring your colour out more, so try and use them as less as possible, but obviously some people can't help that. So that's how you get half and half hair. If you have got any questions, just leave them below and I will answer them. So thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see this ugly mug again, subscribe. Bye.